Hi guys, it's Erin, and this is another Project Life Sunday, and this is week 37 of 2015. This is the first week that of 2015 anyway that I'm going to be using a Gossamer Blue Life Pages kit for my Project Life, and this is October's kit. And the reason I'm using October's kit is because my October, I spent a lot of it sick, so I'm not going to be doing as many pages. And I didn't actually get the full September kit. I got the September actual main kit instead of the Life Pages kit. So there's not as many cards. And I thought I would just go ahead and switch those two around. So you'll see in October I start to use the September supplies, just to completely confuse everybody. It's easier that way. The funny thing about this is I thought that it would make it faster, but I ended up spending a lot of time just sitting there looking at the cards and seeing which ones would work and seeing how many cards I wanted to use. And I realized, and you can see here, that if I used as many cards as I thought I needed, I would end up with absolutely no cards left for any of the other weeks. So I went and just supplemented some of that with just regular pieces of paper. Just the one piece of paper. And part of this is because I didn't have any 4x6 photos to really fill in this week. And that would just mean that, each one of those Instagram photos needs a card. And then if I needed all the other 4x6 cards, it's just a lot of cards. And this kit, since it had those little Insta squares and it had the larger 4x4 cards, it doesn't have as many cards as I would, technically like if I was going to do that kind of a thing to a layout. So it was just easier to just bring in that piece of paper and add another color. And it actually helped me build the layout because usually what I like to do when I get these Gossamer Blue kits is they have 4 or 5 colors in them. This one, has a couple of multicolored ones, but they have a few dominant colors, and what I like to do for each week is just pick out 2 of those to highlight, and that way I'm not going with a multitude of colors, and I can sort of tailor to what's in my photos. And so the blue really works with a lot of the blue photos. It was rainy this week. We had a really cool storm. That's what that So Awesome card is next to. It was a really cool storm as we were driving down the hill. It ended up, zero visibility and kind of dangerous, but it was really interesting to watch for a while there. And so, there's blue in that one. There's blue in the one of me standing in the rain. There's blue of my desk on that one. The Insta Square says, what does it say? It says Work Desk Wednesday. And so I thought that was appropriate since I actually took that photo for Work Desk Wednesday. That's hard to say for some reason. So I put that on there. And so, I picked out the blue, and then I picked out the green, and I highlighted the green with this washi tape that you'll see there. And I'm going to build my weekly card. I forget what, title card, I guess it is. I'm going to build it out of these rub-ons, and I have to say I absolutely hate rub-ons. I mean, I didn't like them before, but after doing this, I really hate them. And you're going to see why. Because I have to keep cutting the video, because this took, this card alone took 20 minutes to do, trying to get those rub-ons to stick. They would not stick. And these aren't old rub-ons. These are brand new supplies. This is from the new Dear Lizzie line. Yeah, you see I had to cut again just to try and get all of that on there. Because, oh my God, they're brand new and they would not freaking go on there. So with the layouts that I've made, I decided, I'm going to make sure that I use these up. They're, air quote, as fresh as they're going to get. And if I don't use them up now, Lord knows that I'm never going to be able to use them again because they're going to just never stick. But this is why I don't buy rub-ons. This is why I don't like rub-ons. I don't know if it's an American Crafts issue or what, but just, wow. It took so much time to get the darn things on there. And so, yeah, I had to cut, and I'm going to have to cut when I use them again, too. But, I thought I would try and use these arrows at least once, because I do think they're cute, but they're a little two-dimensional for me. Too much dimension, not, two-dimensional. So I'm only going to be able to use one on here, and then I think I'm going to put the rest on cards or something, because they're so dimensional that if I put them in the same album together, it's going to create like huge lumps and stuff. I mean, it's a cute idea, but I think in execution for somebody that's used to flat stuff, it just does not work. And sort of the same goes for the, I don't know if you watched my haul video, you should, because it's a good video. The haul video of me getting all the kits, but this kit came with, what do you call it, like, I want to say enamel, but it's not enamel. They're just like plastic shapes, plastic hearts and plastic stars in a sort of pinkish color, the pinkish that is kind of prevalent through this entire kit. But they're so dimensional that I don't think that they're going to work for my type of layouts. I'm sure it works for other people that are used to scrapbooking dimensional, but I try and cram as many layouts into just the one album for the year, so I don't think it's going to work for me. I think they're just going to have to go in a shaker card or something like that. So, I keep taking them out every time I make a layout with this kit, but it's probably not going to make it on there. Maybe one if I'm lucky, but I'm just used to being flat, washi tape, stickers. That's pretty good for me. But, and you can see me making sure to add the washi and pick up the green. And I just, I like this card, and I don't mind the sentiment, which is, sprinkle kindness everywhere, or something like that. But it doesn't really apply to my life or stuff like that. It would kind of be a bit random if I did that. So I just decided to cover it up and just use the design. Because, that's just how it goes. Like the So Awesome one, that one works. The First World Problem one, that one works. So some of them work for me. But it's one of the reasons that I don't like sentiments on stuff. But then I'm so picky about not having to make my own cards, so I can't have it. I can't have it both ways, right? I either get to use phrases occasionally, and get stuck with ones that I don't like, or I get no phrases, which this is why we're using a kit, because it's not working at all. So yeah, the pre-designed cards are definitely helping, and even when I do something like this where I cut up a 3x4 card, and it's a lot better and easier for me to design this card and then put the journaling in there. And I was trying to see how I could embellish that, and I thought just using one of these little words, and I don't have the layout with me, or I would read that. It probably says something about being awesome, or, way cool. I don't know. But yeah, I figured I would just stick those little words on there. And the First World Problem one is funny because it's a picture of the Kuretake watercolors that I got and a set of gouache paints that I got, and it's like I was so excited to get them, and I couldn't wait until they got here. And the second that they got here, I was like totally freaked out. Like I don't know how to use gouache, and I'm still so new to watercolor, and like why do I have these supplies? Because all of a sudden I couldn't paint anything. It was crazy. So it's a total first world problem because you have all these nice, beautiful supplies and just can't use them. So yeah, it was kind of sad, but I was able to get these hearts on both of the pictures. The picture there of Riven is, after several weeks and several Project Life layouts, you finally get to see that I did enough stealing. I made $1 million stealing items, and I got that pretty purple color, and her armor is just gorgeous. I mean, it's like the best purple in the world. Even Mike likes it because he got it a day before me, something like that. And all of his female characters are wearing it too because it's just a gorgeous color. But you can see me still struggling with those rub-ons. And the black card in the center, since I had used black washi tape, I decided to replace the other card with that black card. And then I thought I would build some embellishments on top of it because it is very stark compared to the rest of it, and I didn't just want to put the green washi on top of it. So I decided to cut up some of the rub-ons. Wow. I had to cut up some of the rub-ons, but then, obviously I have to cut because this took another 10 minutes to do. 10 minutes to get those rub-ons to stick on that card. That's like 5 rub-ons. It's ridiculous. This is not how I work. I work so much faster than this. So yeah, it was kind of driving me insane. But, and you can see I figured, there's not really wood on here, and I probably could have colored them black, but I wanted to be able to use up some of my wood veneers. I haven't been regular scrapbooking much, so this is kind of the only opportunity I have to use up wood veneers, and I love the cameras. I think I've bought like 4 packages of those so far because cameras are awesome. And the ubiquitous enamel dots in both the blue color and the green color. Just trying to highlight those colors. And I think if we're going with what 3 colors should I pick, it was probably, black, the green, and the blue. And then, just a little bit of that pink, because I do actually really like how the title card came out. It was worth all the work that it took to get those rub-ons on there, but it was still just, oh my God. If they were stickers, it would have taken 2 seconds, So that was a bit nuts, but yeah, you can see I focus in a bit too much. There. Now it'll be nice and slow. And if you want to read, you can read too, because it's not like there's anything private on there. But you can see the Workspace Wednesday, and you still can't read those little stickers, but they're on there. Well, that's about it, and I want to thank you very much for watching. And I will announce the winner of my giveaway soon, just so you know. I haven't forgotten about it, I just haven't gotten a chance because we are preparing for a trip right now. So, yeah, I will announce it soon, and I'll probably put it on my blog. So head over to my blog, and the link is in the details. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.